Hello everyone, my name is Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to talk about my December 2022 TBR. What is time? I don't know. Also, before I forget, huge shout out to the shirt that I'm wearing right now. Like, let me just show you how glorious this is. It says daydreaming about romance novels. This is the latest shirt that I've ordered from Fugly Barbie. I wish I was sponsored, you guys. I truly wish that I was, but I'm not. I'm just obsessed with all of their merch. They sell t-shirts, they sell sweatshirts, they sell like stickers and mugs and like all kinds of things. I'm obsessed with like the art style, the aesthetic. This shirt in particular gives me like Babysitter Club vibes and I'm here for it. So yeah, let's go into this. I'll talk about some of my book club books first. First we have the historical Hellions pick for December. They are reading Midnight Rider by Kat Martin. This is a Western historical romance. I really don't know anything else besides that. I believe the hero is Spanish. That's all I know. But Lacey, I remember Lacey from Lacey Book Lovers raved about this book when she read it. And so I'm just very intrigued. I definitely want to try out more old school historicals. I haven't read them in a while at this point. And I know that there are some out there that I will truly love. I just haven't found a ton of those yet. And then next, we have to talk about the Blushing Bluestocking Society pick for December. If you don't know, that is a historical romance book club run by myself and my great bookish friend Lisa from Remarkably Lisa. So in December, we are reading The Best Marquis by Nicola Davidson. Nicola Davidson is truly my erotic historical romance queen. And I remember when Nicola Davidson was in the process of writing this book, she would mention things here and there about what goes on in the plot on Twitter. And so because of that, I immediately pre-ordered this book and it's been sitting on my Kindle for probably a couple of years at this point. But this just sounds amazing. This is a friends to lovers romance. We have a proud spectacle wearing blue stocking. Lady Pippa Nash is quite content to remain a spinster. By the way, I have gotten this question before, and no, we are not only reading books that have blue stocking heroines. I just really loved the alliteration of Blushing Bluestocking. That's truly how we picked the name for this book club. But yeah, she is a spinster, no-tons suitor, measures up to the swoon-worthy heroes in the romance novels she reads, so why bother marrying? I mean, same girl. But when her scheming grandmother arranges an unwanted betrothal, there's only one person who can help thwart the plot. Her oldest and dearest friend, Lord Finley Knighton. So apparently the hero also reads romance novels. Here for that. Son and heir of a cruel Marquis, Finn's rebellions are his secret pleasure toy business and his steadfast yet unrequited love for Pippa. Something tells me it's not so unrequited. However, when his father unexpectedly cuts off his allowance, Finn reluctantly agrees to a plan as wild as any romance novel. To save his business, he'll pretend to be her fiance for the season. So this sounds amazing. I am so pumped for this book. Cannot wait to read this and discuss it with Lisa. By the way, our live show is going to be on Lisa's channel. I'll definitely have her link down below. And it's going to be on December 10th, which is a Saturday, I believe, at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are both just so excited to read and discuss this book with you guys. So my last book club pick for the month, I think, there could be more, who knows, is Kingdom of Ash by Miss Sarah J. Maas, the big kahuna. My goodness. Yeah, this is almost 1,000 pages. This is the finale to the Throne of Glass series. I'm ready and I'm not ready for the emotional damage that this is going to serve me. I am rereading Sarah J. Maas's books for the first time as a part of SJM Along, which is a Sarah J. Maas read-along that was organized by Jen from the Book Refuge. And so I'm incredibly excited about this book in particular because I'm going to be hosting the live show discussion for this book, which is going to be on December 18th, which I believe is a Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh my goodness. discussion is probably going to be like 3 hours long, maybe even longer, who knows, because Lord knows there's going to be a lot to unpack about this finale to this incredible series. Oh my god, I cannot wait. I definitely want to start this soon because this book is so long, because I don't want to have to rush through reading this book. I'm thinking to read about 100 pages or so a day, so I think that'll take roughly 9 to 10 days, something like that. So that is the plan for now. Next, I thought I would mention some Christmas romances because, like, of course, it's December. I gotta read some Christmas romances. And so far this year, or this season, I think I've only read one Christmas romance. That definitely needs to be remedied. I need to read more. But first of all, we have The Christmas Courtesan by Victoria Vale. Ooh, this has a really high average rating, 4.58. Nice. So this is about a widow named Lady Miranda Hughes. She wants to indulge in something wicked, something she might never have dared to do as a young, unwed debutante. The rumors of male courtesans operating secretly in London have piqued her interest, so she hires one for an illicit rendezvous during a Christmas house party. Roger Thornton's desperation to provide a dowry for his sister pushes him to moonlight as a secret courtesan. What begins as a convenient affair blossoms into more. Oh my god, that sounds so good. I think I just kind of randomly came across this novella. I don't really know if I know anybody who's read this and has talked about it. I feel like it's pretty uncommon to find books where the hero is a sex worker. Usually the heroine would be a sex worker, but that just sounds amazing. Next up, we have Just Like Magic by Sarah Hogle. I have read Sarah Hogle's 2 previous releases and really enjoyed both of them. This one sounds bonkers, but like in the best way possible. It's about our heroine who definitely is not into Christmas. I feel like this is the start of a Hallmark movie, but things quickly get crazy from there. But she plays All I Want for Christmas Is You backwards, and it somehow summons this spirit who looks like a human who is like holiday spirit personified, and it's a romance between the two of them. Like, what? What is that plot? That sounds bonkers, but that sounds absolutely amazing as well. Next up, we have Mistletoe Mistress by Nicola Davidson. I have no idea what this is about, but this is one of Nicola Davidson's Christmas novellas. I think she has another novella that I haven't read yet that's also Christmas themed, but like, Nicola Davidson is my queen. I already said that because I'm reading The Best Marquis this month as well, but I just love her novellas so much. So next up, we have Santa Baby by Eliza. Can't remember the author's last name, but this is a bonkers plot as well. So we have our hero who's an actor, and so he shows up to this gig and he realizes that it's an adult film, and the director and his co-star is his best friend's sister. Like, what? Again, bonkers, but sounds absolutely incredible. Next up, we have The Duke Who Saved Christmas by Anna Harrington. This plot sounds amazing, you guys. This came highly recommended by Lisa from Remarkably Lisa. So this is about Clara, who is the toast of the ton. She is the sister to an earl. She's also deeply in love, but then this tragic carriage accident happens and she's lost the use of her right leg and she never ventures from home. And so she's lost everything. She's lost all happiness and love in her life. And so when she's forced to travel north for the holidays, a fierce snowstorm, a damaged bridge, and her meddling brother all conspire against her to bring her under the same roof with the one man she never wanted to see again. Why haven't I heard anyone else talk about this book? And this has pretty good ratings on Goodreads. Yeah, it has a 4.15. That is very decent. This just sounds like the perfect historical romance to read at this time of year. Then we have Shameless Duke by Scarlett Scott. This is book 4 in her League of Dukes series. So my really good friend Ava from Ava's Romance Books and we have been buddy reading this series together, and we've been having a really good time with that. So we decided to buddy read a book from this series every month. So for December, we are reading book 4, which I'm very excited about because this is going to be Lucian's story, who is the brother of the heroine from the previous book. And he gives like damaged hero vibes. He just needs someone to love him. And I cannot wait to see who his heroine is going to be. This is a really cool series because we are dealing with this League of Dukes who are spies for the crown, and I have been obsessed with every book that I've read so far. I gave the first 2 books 5 stars, and then book 3 I gave like 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed that book as well, so very much looking forward to reading more from Scarlett Scott as well. Then I do want to talk about 'Tis the Season-a-thon, which is a holiday themed readathon, obviously, and I've participated in this for the last few years. I don't think they did it last year, but whenever they put this on, I always participate because I always have such a fun time. So I'll just quickly read you guys the challenges. So this is happening December 5th through the 11th. By the way, I quickly want to mention that in December, I am doing my own version of Vlogmas, which means that I am going to come out with weekly reading vlogs for the entire month of December. So I will definitely be vlogging this readathon, and I'm very excited about that. But we have read a book set in December, a book with snow on the cover, a book under 250 pages, a book you received as a gift, and make a holiday treat while reading. Yeah, this is just going to be a really fun time. So I will find out who the hosts are. I think one of them is Heather from Bookables, and I can't remember who the other hosts are, but I will find out who they are and link them down in the description below. I am so excited for this readathon, for sure. But speaking of 'Tis the Season, I am really excited about 'Tis the Season for Revenge. I need to, who is this by? I've been seeing it floating around like on Bookstagram and stuff. Okay, so this is by Morgan Elizabeth. This is on Kindle Unlimited. And this definitely has Legally Blonde vibes from what I remember from the beginning. So we have Abby. She thought that Richard Bartholomew Benson III would be her forever. Come on, Legally Blonde. In their 4 years of dating, she never doubted that she wouldn't end up with his grandmother's engagement ring on her finger. Sure, she had to change a few things about herself to fit that mold, like dyeing her hair, dressing more conservatively, and finding golf enjoyable. And then she thought it would all be worth it, but he leaves her crying outside of her apartment wearing a Halloween costume, having broken it off with her because she's not serious enough. And so she decides to plan her revenge for this man. So that starts with dating the founding partner of Richard's law firm, Damian Martinez, with one thing in mind, convincing him to invite her to the huge annual Christmas party as his date. But when the relationship starts to become something more than casual dating and Abby sees that the tough New York lawyer has a soft side, will she be able to follow through with her plan of deceit? I have seen nothing but rave reviews from my friends who have read this. This is the vibe that I want this holiday season. We love a Christmas romance with a revenge plot. Then, this is just kind of a general thing. I'm definitely in the mood to read YA books right now. I want to read Saba Tahir's newest release, which is All My Rage. This actually recently won the National Book Award for YA literature. I don't know what this is about, but I've heard nothing but phenomenal things. I also want to read The Lesbiana's Guide to Catholic School. I can't remember who the author is, but this gives me vibes of The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo, which is one of my favorite YA books ever. This just sounds absolutely incredible. I think this was a finalist for the National Book Award. I have a feeling that I'm gonna end up reading a lot of YA in December just because that is the mood that I'm in at the moment, and I'm here for that. I feel like December always makes me feel very nostalgic because obviously it's Christmas, but December is also the month of my birthday. My birthday is December 14th, in case you're curious. So last but not least, I do have a few books here that I own physically. First of all, we have A Holiday of Love. This is so cute. It's a holiday novella bind up by Judith McNaught, Jude Devereaux, Arnett Lamb, and Jill Barnett. The only author that I have read from is Jill Barnett. I read Bewitching, which is a really cute witchy historical romance. But yeah, this is a bind up of holiday novellas. And so it says we have a novella set in New York in the late 1800s, so that gives me Gilded Age vibes. Then we have one set in medieval Scotland, where intrigue surrounding a Christmas mass imperil two Highland lovers, to Regency London, where a world-weary lord receives an outrageous proposal, to then modern-day Colorado, where a daring and clever 12-year-old plays matchmaker for his big-hearted, impractical mother. Okay, this sounds absolutely adorable. This came out in 1994, in case you were interested, so I was 2 years old at the time. And this just sounds like the perfect novella bind up for the holiday season. I hope that I love this. By the way, shout out to Samantha from Books with Samantha, because she gifted this to me last year in December, and so I am making it a point to read this for this Christmas season. Then this is not a holiday read by any means, but this is Echoes of Time by Kalia Reed. This is the third book in the Surviving Time series. I am obsessed with this time travel romance series. It's so good. I will say book 1 is still my favorite. Book 2 was good, but it wasn't quite as amazing as book 1. So I'm just really excited to finish out this trilogy. This has definitely become like a time travel soap opera. I'm here for the drama, I'm here for the tea, I'm here for all of it. So yeah, I'm excited. And plus these covers are absolutely stunning. And then last but not least, we have The Holiday Swap. This is by Maggie Knox. This is a book of the month book that I got, I think last November or December, and I just didn't get to it. So I definitely want to make it a point to read it this Christmas. But this definitely gives me vibes of a Hallmark or Netflix Christmas movie. This is about Chef Charlie Goodwin. She gets hit on the head on the LA set of her reality baking show, so she loses her critical ability to taste and smell. Meanwhile, Charlie's identical twin, Cass, is just trying to hold her life together in their quaint mountain hometown while running the family's bakery and dealing with the breakup that just won't end. And so they end up swapping lives and falling in love along the way. This is an adorable cover. I've heard pretty good things about this book, so I'm excited for sure. So that is going to be it for my December TBR. I am so excited about all of these books. Who knows if I'll actually read all of them, but I hope to read at least some of them. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I would love it if you would leave a comment down below if you want to tell me about books that you really want to get to in December to round out your 2022 reading year. I would also love it if you would leave a like and subscribe, and I thank you so much in advance if you do, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!